I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 597 while doing short-term pension training. And if you participate in the short-term pension training, this is at your own risk. Now, around 11 parts or 12 parts ago, we got stuck at the point and we want to make a video about the civil service, which is mentioned in the book, but we just didn't know what the civil service was. And in the United Kingdom. And it turned out to be actually not what I assumed. It is not the police, the military force, and the doctors, the NHS. It are other people. And it are the people who doing the bureaucracy for the United Kingdom. So the two main parts seem to be in offices, the places where the pensions are giving out, the job centers, the driver's license, all these bureaucratical stations. It has also to do with court, who works there, and a lot of people are working as prison staff. And then some smaller agencies like food control, veterinarian, some smaller ones. But the main parts are all this bureaucratic stuff: home office, immigration, driver's license, paperwork, bureaucracy, and also prison staff. So that are the people, 500,000. It is not police, military, or NHS, the doctors. There are 50,000 civil workers who are in the military, but that seem not to be the soldiers. The United Kingdom has more soldiers than 50,000. They are maybe doing the bureaucratic part of the military of defense. There are civil service working in the military, but the soldiers are not civil service. Now, we couldn't find out what now the police or the soldiers or the doctors are. They seem to be something different. They seem to have their own separate thing. They are not civil service, but they're also not private. They are working controlled by the government, by the Ministry of Education, by the Foreign Secretary, then for police, crime and immigration, and by the Ministry of Defense and Minister of Defense and Minister of Education. So they are controlled by the government somehow, but they are not part of the civil service. But they're working in the public sector, in the public service. Now, it got all a bit confused, but more or less did we find it out, what we wanted to know. And we found 3 things out, and these 3 things want we now to keep and make them as a separate video. The first thing is the number of civil servants. These data of Wikipedia is 10 years old, 448,000, it will 500,000 now. Let's stick with the data of Wikipedia. It is now 500,000. So what is it written? In the United Kingdom, the civil service is the permanent bureaucracy or secretariat of Crown employees that support His Majesty's government, or the Scottish Government. Okay, bureaucracy. I think it's bureaucracy. Just bureaucracy. It's just spelled straight. Okay, now we're having a little graphic here, and we're looking if we may be able to answer a little short question. The video will then have the title, what are the top 5 departments or sectors of the civil service. So we have that here. And let's look what it is. As in other states that employs Westminster political system, the civil service, often known as the metronym of Whitehall, forms an inseparable part of the British government. In general use, the term civil servant in the United Kingdom does not include all public sector employees. Although there is no fixed legal definition, the term is usually defined as a servant of the Crown working in a civil capacity who is not the holder of a political or judicial office. The holder of certain other offices in respect of whose tenure of office special provision has been made, or a servant of the Crown is a personal capacity paid for the civil list. As such, the civil service does not include government ministers who are politically appointed, does not include members of the British Armed Forces, does not include police officers, officers of local government authorities, employment of some non-departmental public bodies, officers or staff of either of the Houses of Parliament, does not employees of the National Health Service, not of the NHS, and not staff of the royal household. why not? Although there is no fixed legal definition, the term is usually defined as a servant of a crown, working in a civil capacity, who is not the holder of a political or judicial office. The holder of certain other offices in respect of whose tenure of office special provision has been made, or a servant of a crown in a personal capacity paid from the civil list. As such, a civil service does not include government ministers, bishops, armed forces. I don't understand what is it. It's not that important. We just wanted to look what is there. If we don't understand it, that's another problem. Okay, what is it here? The number of civil servants employed in 2013 is 448,000. No, 500,000. In what? Let's use the term sector. I think we could call it a sector. Was it? Yeah. So the 5 big ones are the Department for Work and Pensions, the HM Revenue and Customs, the Ministry of Defense. So, Department for Work and Pensions, Department for Work and Pensions, Department for Work and Pensions, HM Revenue and Customs, Department for Work and Pensions, Department for Work and Pensions, HM Revenue and Customs, HM Revenue and Customs, Ministry of Defense, National Offender Management Service. I don't know what it is. National Offender Management Service, and the 5th largest one, Her Majesty's Court and Tribunal Services. But then many more, like Home Office, UK Border, we don't have to say it from memory. This is not part of the thing, so maybe we're going to do it actually from here. Highway agencies, Insolvency Service. Let's name actually the Food Standards Agency, which is a good sector or department for people to understand. It has also something like that to do, and it's understandable. If I say Met Office or Insolvency Service, some people might not understand what it is. So we want to name the Food Standard Agency, and we had already here. Yes, Scottish Government also, Foreign and Commonwealth Office, some other things also. Okay, we're going to do it in the next video. We don't have time left in this video. So, if you here just continue to make a little video in which we're going to say who are the 5 biggest sector of civil service with most employees, then you can go directly to the next video where we're going to do it. If you're here for the short and petrol training, you're right, that's happening now, but it is at your own risk if you participate. We are having the legs standing still, we're on shoulders wide apart. We're going as far as we can back with the shoulders, as high up as we can with the shoulders, and as front as we can. And down, back, up, front. And no backwards. Up, back, down, front. Last one. And now, long arms, hands form to fists, and we're going as far as we can back with the shoulders. Try to go further back with the shoulders. Release them up, high up with the shoulders. Now down with the shoulders, back with the shoulders, high up with the shoulders, and down, and high up again as high as you can, as far back as you can, down as far as you can, in the front, high up, further back, and way down. Next exercise. The legs are standing wide apart, we're going a bit into the knees. Pinch forward with a straight back, let the arms hang, and pinch the scapulars together. And do it with effort. Now make fists, lift the arms up, and still pinch the scapulars together. Lift the arms up, and the scapulars. Another round, pinch the scapulars together. With effort. Make fists, lift the arms up, pinch the scapulars together. the arms down, and the scapulars. Next exercise. End of the knees, hinge forward. We stand with the jump back, with the arms hang, make fists, bring the arms to the inside, lift the arms high up, and bring them together. Straighten slowly up, bring the shoulders back, down, together. Arms high up and together. Shoulders down, together with effort. A little longer. And release. And the second round. Into the knees. Hinge forward. For jump back. Let the arms sink. Make fists. Bring the fists to the inside. Lift the arms high up and bring them together. Straighten slowly up. Bring the shoulders down. Together. Arms high up and together. Shoulders down. Together. A little longer. Release. Next exercise. Just lift the arms up. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. You just observe what the scapulars are doing. Just lift the arms up. And the other side. And again down. Nose with the arms at the side. Just in front and just observe what the scapulars are doing. The scapula should come down to the side. And now back together. And in front. And back together. And now we do the weightlifter. Long arms, strong fists, and bring the shoulders down and together, and turn the arms to the inside. Turn the arms to the outside, shoulders still down together. Arms to the inside, shoulders down together. And arms to the outside, shoulders down together. Next exercise, it is similar. Arms and fists to the outside, to the front. Bring them in front, and bring the shoulders down and together. Now arms back, shoulders up and in front. And change. Arms in front, shoulders down together. And change. Arms back, shoulders up and in front. Next one. Lift the arms up, the shrug. Shrug, shoulders up. And release it down. Again, arms up. Shrug, shoulders up. And release it all down. Now the press circle, arms together. And to the outside. And again together. And to the outside. One last time. And now with stretching, one arm in front. The shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in. Have flat fingers. Try to relax the arm and go a bit back with the shoulder. Shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in. Have flat fingers. Try to relax the arm and go a bit back with the shoulder. The arm in front. The shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in. Have flat fingers. Try to relax the arm and go a bit back with the shoulder. Shoulder is back and down, pull the arm in. If that fingers touch your next arm, go it back. And it was a short and picture. I thank you very much, and until next time.